Some people watch a sad movie, and they're perfectly fine by the next morning. Others carry it with them for days. Some people hear one sharp word and forget it within the hour. Others replay that same moment at 3 in the morning for an entire week. If you've ever been told you're too sensitive, that you feel things too much, or that you simply need to toughen up, psychology has something important to say about that. And it's probably not what you'd expect. Number 1, their brain is wired differently. Psychology has a name for this. It's called sensory processing sensitivity. Research shows that roughly 1 in 5 people are born with a nervous system that processes the world more deeply than everyone else around them. Not more dramatically, more deeply. Their brain picks up on details others walk right past. It connects emotions to memories in a way most people never experience. It processes everything, and it processes it fully. So when something hurts them, it doesn't just sting, it resonates. And here's what makes this fascinating. This isn't a flaw in their wiring. It's a feature. Number 2, they absorb other people's emotions. Here's something most people never realize about people who feel deeply. Their sensitivity doesn't stop at their own emotions. Psychology links this to high mirror neuron activity, the part of the brain responsible for empathy. And in deeply feeling people, that system runs at a much higher level. When someone near them is sad, they feel it. When there's tension in a room that nobody's even mentioned yet, they've already been quietly carrying it for 20 minutes. They're not imagining things. Their brain is doing something that most people's brains simply don't do. It's not weakness. It's an empathy system operating far beyond the average. And the cost of that? Exhaustion. Number 3, they get overstimulated easily. Loud environments, crowded rooms, too many conversations happening at once. For most people, that's just a busy day. For someone who feels everything deeply, that's a system overload. Neuroscience shows their nervous system reaches its processing limit faster than the average person, not because they're fragile, but because they're already running at full capacity just by existing in the world. This is why they need more time alone. Not because they dislike people, because their brain has been at full speed since the moment they woke up, and solitude is the only thing that lets it recover. Number 4, they think before they speak, and suffer for it. People who feel deeply rarely say exactly what they mean on the first attempt. They pause, they edit themselves, they sit with a message they've typed out and delete it. And type it again, and delete it again. Psychology calls this high behavioral inhibition, a deep-rooted tendency to reflect before acting. It makes them remarkably thoughtful, but it also means they leave most conversations with 100 things still unsaid. Not because they had nothing to say, because they felt the full weight of every possible word before they said any of them. Number 5, criticism hits them harder. One piece of negative feedback can quietly undo 10 genuine compliments. For people who feel everything deeply, criticism doesn't reach the mind first. It lands in the body. The chest tightens, the heart rate shifts. The brain immediately begins building a case against itself. Psychology shows that people with high emotional sensitivity have a stronger threat response to social disapproval. Being criticized doesn't register as useful feedback. It registers as confirmation of the thing they fear most, that they are too much. And this is where the story gets interesting, because the same brain that creates all of this pain is also responsible for something extraordinary. Number 6, their depth is a rare strength. Nobody tells people who feel too deeply this part.
The exact same brain that makes them hurt more than others also makes them love more than others. Research on highly sensitive people consistently shows higher scores in creativity, empathy, intuition, and the ability to notice what everyone else completely misses. These are the people who sense a shift in someone's energy before a single word is spoken, who see the pain hiding behind someone's smile, who create art and stories that make other people feel, for the very first time, genuinely understood. Their sensitivity is not a disorder. It's a depth of processing that the world desperately needs, but rarely knows how to hold. Finally, if you feel everything too deeply, you were not built wrong. You were built differently. And the people who told you to toughen up, they simply didn't have the capacity to understand what it actually costs to feel the world the way that you do. Mind Cipher exists to decode the psychology behind the behaviors most people misunderstand. Subscribe, because the next video will explain something about your mind that you felt your entire life, but never once had the language to describe.